Hey there, welcome to my video channel. I am so excited that you're here. You are at Simple Easy Creative. And today we're talking all about Instagram and how it looks and how to get the shot and the account looking the way that you want it to look. So a little while back, I decided that I wanted our account to look different. But what I was struggling with was that moving forward, I didn't have enough pictures to fill up so that all of the pictures looked the same. I only had just a few here and there, and I was trying to fit them in and still have the old pictures. So it kind of looked like a mismatched, right? So what we did is we planned a weekend of Instagram-only photography. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through that process, how I planned it, how we shot it, and all of the final product for you. So what we decided, first of all, I'll tell you, we decided on how we wanted it to look. So that was the very first step. So we decided on a white background with a little bit of galvanized metal in some of the shots. So we're going to head on over to the computer and I'll show you the process. Come on over.
Okay, now I'm going to share with you my screen here on my computer. And what I started to do to test out and figure out how we wanted this Instagram channel to look, I started with just going through and just looking at ideas, and I found this Pinterest account was really nice. It just has a lot of food photography, and of course whatever you're shooting you can figure out whatever you want to look up. You can look up on Pinterest or Google Images, anything like that. And so I just kind of looked through and was able to pick out how I wanted our shoot to look. I've also picked out a few backgrounds that I like and how I want all of the food set up and all of that. So just basically just ideas, just grabbing some different ideas and getting an overall feel of how I wanted everything to look. And then I also went and did some looking on Instagram of different accounts. So this account here I liked a lot, but she did not have a lot of flat lays, but I loved how she told a story. So I kind of gathered some inspiration from that account and several other accounts as well. And then what I did is I just made a spreadsheet and I just went through and knew what I wanted to put in the photos. Of course, we needed the food and flowers and nuts and some baked goods. I thought ice cream cones would be fun, all of that. And then just some prep things that we could add in, potentially not this weekend, but eventually add all of these things in and look for them and kind of the overall feel of how I wanted it to go. So depending on how you want it to look, there's also this like Instagram flat lay channel where you can see all of the different flat lays and kind of get a feeling of, do you want it to look a little sparse like this one? Or do you want it to look really filled in like this one, maybe? So just kind of getting a feeling for how you want it to look. And that's basically where I started. And then, like I said, then I just kind of added some links in here of how I wanted it to, the different things that I wanted to pull from and different ideas. And then I think also moving forward would be great.
Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to recap our video here and all of our Instagram shoot for you. We hope that you've enjoyed it and learned something that you can take on to your own Instagram channel. So I wanted to recap with a couple of things that we discovered. One of those is if you're doing multiple days, be sure to use your fresh ingredients on your first day. So sometimes even the things that I thought would hold up fine didn't hold up. So definitely need to shoot those fresh ingredients on the first day and then leave the other ingredients, the other things that you have planned for the second day. So that's the number one tip. The next tip is to not get so caught up in all of the making it all perfect. So I know for myself, if it's in my head, sometimes it comes out through my hands when I'm styling, but not always. So sometimes it just doesn't work. So we learned with lots of different shoots, we ended up with about 32 between the 2 days. And so we just learned that if it's just not working, just scrap it and move on, because you want to do as many as you can in those 2 days. Because our goal, of course, was to be sure to shoot enough that looked the same that I could have for a whole month's worth of Instagram photos. So I hope that you've enjoyed me walking you through the process that we had. We took you on the spreadsheet and showed you all of that progress, and then into the studio, and now here's a recap for you. So be sure to like and share the video if you have found it helpful. I'd so appreciate it. And be sure to leave your Instagram channel down in the comments. We'd love to see your photography as well. Thanks so much.